What's up guys, I'm Fire, and today I got a quick question to ask you guys. After the latest patches that we've been getting, do you feel that you actually finally get your money's worth out of buying Battlefield 4 and Premium if you did get it? Do you feel that you have finally got your money's worth? Because let's be honest, when it first came out, there was a lot of issues, there was a lot of rubber banding and a lot of lag, and lag isn't really something you can actually fix. Mostly because you also need to have a good connection on your end, so it's not only because of DICE. So lag isn't really something you can fix, but rubber banding is, and rubber banding was definitely fixed after the last patches that finally came out not too long ago. And we also finally got a squad join system, which is something that should have been there at the beginning because we had it in BF3, and when we didn't get it for BF4, I was like, really? Why? Yeah, granted you can do it using battle log, but that's not always the best case. Sometimes you just want a simple, hey, join my squad and we join a game. And that's just something that was just not in the game, and finally it was, and it's a beta, and so far so good. The only problem that I've experienced of joining a game, if you try to join a squad that's already in a squad but they're in a game but the game is full, so you try to get out, you get stuck on a screen that says joining game, and it's just sitting there, and then you have to just exit out and try again by starting up the game again. That's the only experience, bad experience that I had using the squad feature so far. But overall, I haven't even used it yet because so far the only people I joined was using off of the battle log, just joining off the game. But I'm just glad it's finally in the game because it's something that I really felt that was missing from the main menu. Not only did we get the new squad feature, but we also finally got rent-a-servers, which is something that a lot of people were asking about. That's something that was in BF3 as well for consoles, and now we finally got it for consoles and BF4. The only difference between the two that I feel like it's not all that much of an issue is that now we have 64 player servers compared to only 24 back in BF3 for consoles, that is. And because of that, there was a lot of badmins out there that would ban or kick people out if they started killing them. But I noticed when I was playing on some rental servers for BF4 for the PS4, and a lot more people are there, I have not been banned yet, and I'm enjoying that because I used to get banned a lot in BF3 whenever I started sniping. So far so good. I haven't been banned yet. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that have. I'm seeing a lot of servers that are saying no AA or stingers or shotguns. Sometimes I see a pistol only here and there. But overall, it's a pretty good system. I just wish that it worked all the time because I'm hearing a lot of complaints on the forums of on Battlelog saying that they want a refund for their servers because it's not activating, or it's not playing, or switching, or editing, or something. So that was something that needs to be fixed so far, and hopefully it does get fixed. I'm pretty sure DICE is working on it, but there's a lot of other things that really is a bigger priority, and that is the netcode. Granted, we did lose all the rubber banding, or at least most of like 95% of it, but what the problem is netcode. Netcode is definitely something that's a big issue because I've been killed in gunfights that are just terrible. Like, I get the first hit and I still die after getting direct hits, but I somehow get shot. And not only that, by getting into cover, which is something that a lot of people have been talking about, myself included, is when you get into cover and you're still getting hit. You can get hit even when you're behind cover, running behind something, you die right behind the wall that you jumped behind and you still die. And there's times where you can lie down there's no way, like the geometry and everything of the angle is completely off and you somehow get shot and die. That's something that was definitely a problem. And even a good friend of mine, XL, was on the other team once, and we were sniping each other, and he says that I was just standing still and he shoots me, and on my screen I was lying down, and then it just dies. So that's definitely a problem with netcode. But overall, Battlefield 4 is definitely getting a lot of improvements. I mostly blame EA for being money grabbing assholes and forcing Battlefield to come out when it wasn't ready, and DICE of course is getting all the heat for it. I think DICE were finally fixing a lot of these issues. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more on the plate that they need to fix, but EA is definitely the one that should be getting all this heat. I bet DICE is trying to get things fixed, and with Dragon Teeth coming out soon, I'm really looking forward to what that's going to be about, and I have actually my own opinions about that in another video, so look out for that video. in the future, because I will do some commentary about that as well. To answer my own question, I do think I'm finally getting my money's worth. Finally, that's the key word, because overall at the beginning I made a video about premium and if it's worth it, and I said as of right now, back before this patch, it was not worth it. And that was back when the game first released, and it was not worth to get premium with the game. But as of right now, to this very point where I'm making this video, it is worth it now, because of the fact that all these minor issues are starting to get fixed. Of course, there are some things that need to be fixed, but overall, on a main standpoint, it is a good game, and it's a lot of fun as long as you're playing with a good team or with friends. If you're playing by yourself, it can get frustrating, trust me. But when you're playing with friends, it's a good, enjoyable experience. I love the 64 players, and I love how the game is on the PS4. So overall, yeah, I think it's a good buy. It's a good game, and I would definitely recommend people to play it now, because back then it wasn't a great buy. With all the issues it was people were experiencing, but overall I'm enjoying it. So I want to hear what you guys think, and leave your comments down below, and you guys stay cool, and I'll see you on the next one.